the feels and every punch that was given in this Hashirama versus Madara fight all felt a meaning and all were just fucking beautifully done and excellently executed. I like people know and all that. Like I've never been that so big into like Naruto that much, but I think during now and during this flashback, something that I wasn't that fucking intrigued into the manga. Each time I'm feeling like I'm getting more fully hooked into the series. I'm loving it. You know, same thing goes with the manga. Same thing goes with the anime. The anime makes me fall in love with the series even more. It's just like when we see Madara and Hashirama making their dream come true, all the heart, like blood, sweat, and tears that they've done over fighting, over losing their brothers, their family members, like that. Just seeing that all work well, and it's just seeing them. One thing that was just so powerful about this episode was when you just saw that there was no dialogue, no nothing at this part of the episode where it was just seeing them walking around the village peaceful. You just see them laughing, like, and making you consider. And it's a sad truth. It's like, what if this never happened? What if this never thing with Madara, like with him having this issue? What if he just accepted it? I mean, what if Tobirama just wasn't there being a fucking asshole as always? Like, seriously, fuck you, Tobirama. You're the fucking original Danzo. It's pricks like you that we made fucking Danzo to this day. It's like, seeing that, I don't know, I nearly felt a bit teary-eyed, saying like, this could have been everyone's future. Look at how peaceful it looks, look how happy. Yeah, some kids are scared of Madara. Who isn't scared of Madara? I'm scared of Madara. But it's like, even so, it felt just really peaceful, and it just felt really, like, just nice. And I would just like to see, like, I don't know, a little one-chapter special, seeing, like, what would happen if they had the words or something. I don't know, like, maybe like a little tiny OVA. I would have liked that. See a little bit more of Madara when he's like more kinder and open-hearted. Because this is one we saw when Madara sort of more opens his heart and his feelings to one another. And he is the one that named the Leaf Village. It wasn't Hashirama. It was like the village hidden in the leaves. Hashirama thought that fucking name was cheesy. He thought that was like, I don't like that. Not to mention he's got to become the Hokage as well, which Hashirama wanted Madara to become Hokage, but Madara doubt he could and all that, since everyone, you know, how everyone felt to him. They felt like Hashirama was the original founder. He's the one that sort of did it, because it kind of stubborn way of Madara became the leader. It wasn't him. It was actually thanks to Hashirama that they were able to end this conflict. It was because of his goodwill and his willing to trust people like Madara and all that. And it's like, yeah, although like Hashirama was trying to get, it's like, okay, you may have lost your brothers and all that. It's like, but here you go. Like, you can protect all of these. And it kind of felt like a little bit like an actual Naruto moment. It's like, what kind of good am I if I can't even protect my brothers, sort of thing. It was like, kind of like when Naruto said, what's good of it if I can't even say one single friend. It just reminded me so much, like, that clear as day as that. And I was like, wow. So things that happened, you know, in the past sort of come back as, like, you know, present elements. So I was just seeing some elements and all that, like, like we see in the series. And it's just very interesting, all that I find about that. And it's just like, when Madara leaves the village due to that he's not needed, and he was talking about his clan members about it, saying, you know, he's going to be the Kages and all that, and he just know how well it's going working with Tobirama, and it's just like being like the next Hokage. He knew about this because regardless of what, people just don't trust him. They say, oh, he's Hashirama's brother, like he can't possibly be a guy. Let's cut the bullshit. He's a fucking dickhead. Like, but due to this, he left, and this just showed that, you know, he was even hinting saying, oh, that, you know, Uchihas like fucking their powers increased during the hatred and all that, and maybe this is one thing that made Madara even stronger and all that. And it was just like during this shit, it just kind of fall apart. And it's like, due to the system that Madara and Hashirama made, the Land of Fire, the village system worked so well that in Konoha, that it started being integrated into other ones, into the Land of Lightning, Land of Air, you know, Sand, you know, all of that. Like, we got Tsuchikage, Kazekage, Raikage, Mizukage, like, we got all the Kages doing that, even smaller little tiny villages, you know, the village hidden in the grass and all that stuff. All those other little villages managed to form because of that. And if it wasn't for these two, we wouldn't have had this era of peace that Naruto and the others had. Compared to that, I mean, not now, they're in a fucking war, you know, shit hit the fan, but regardless, like, stuff like that, they wouldn't be able to experience if it wasn't for these two people. And to see them fight again, clash one another, like, you know, knuckle to knuckle, you know, well, QB to giant wood monster. But staying fact, I'm getting to this with this. Like, just seeing that was just powerful, and it was just really interesting. It was just like, oh my god, when the fucking QB Ninetales had that Susanoo armor on, it looked sick. Sage Mode Hashirama. Yeah, we saw some of this stuff last time when we had them clash. Looked fucking epic. And sort of like how like Hashirama just sealed the freaking like 9 tails easily like that. Something like Yamato has in the other series. Oh, he barely contained freaking 4 tails in. He can't even do that, you know, later on in Naruto stages. So it just shows how powerful this guy. Regardless of what though, fantastic episode. Animation went a little bit weird. Like, it's definitely the character designs of the Hashirama looked a lot different than what he did compared to some other episodes, and like how it sort of looks now. Definitely looked a little bit more different to me personally. So maybe the animation style are going for something different, or it just looked weird to me, like personally. So yeah, another thing about that was just like a small little hiccups here and there with the animation. But overall, I really enjoyed this episode. I thought this was like a 9 out of 10 material. This was just, it brought feels to me. It made me feel emotional, and I just really would like to see a what if scenario. If like what would happen if if the two stay together. And, who knows, even Madara became Hokage and Hashirama was the one that left the village. It would have been an interesting scenario to have that, I think, if the choice was there. But overall, I've loved this episode. Another good one of Naruto. Seems like we're going to be ending the flashback soon, though. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What did you think about this episode of Shippuden? Did you love it as much as I did? Did it get you thinking about what things were different? All that yada yada and all that stuff in there. Leave it in the comment section down below. I really want to hear about that. But that's all for me. I want to say thank you very much for watching as always. Remember, I'll see you guys next time in the next video, hopefully. And remember, shout out Panda people.